Of course, we're expanding the presentation. As you explore the diverse landscape of male stereotypes, you'll notice that Sigma males are in a unique position, often characterized by considerable reluctance. But what exactly is the reason for this unpopularity? As we dive deeper, we discover a fundamental truth: the tendency of human nature to retreat from the unknown. Resembling puzzles in a sea of conformity, Sigma men avoid the path of least resistance. Instead, they forge their own trajectories, driven by intelligence and self-confidence rather than social currents. In the great tapestry of human interaction, their solitude and intellectual pursuits set them apart, sometimes in conflict with prevailing norms. Far from disdaining friendship, their rugged individualism stems from a deep-rooted commitment to authenticity and personal integrity. Unfortunately, this firm adherence to principle is often misinterpreted as aloofness or arrogance, casting them as outliers in a world that values uniformity and consensus. In an environment where the cacophony of conformity drowns out whispers of individuality, Sigma males stand as silent sentinels, firm in their convictions, yet open to the truths that lie beneath the surface. Their journey is marked by solitude, not loneliness, based not on isolation but on introspection and intellectual inquiry. Despite restraint from polite attention or discussion, Sigma males unknowingly find themselves magnets for both admiration and contempt. Their existence challenges the status quo, inviting both scrutiny and skepticism. And yet, beneath the veneer of indifference lies a deep complexity, a tapestry of thoughts, feelings, and aspirations waiting to be unraveled. Thus, when we begin to explore the complexities of Sigma masculinity, we peel back layers of incomprehension and misunderstanding to get to the core of what separates them. From their steadfast commitment to truth to their steadfast refusal to conform, Sigma males embody a spirit of resilience and independence that defies easy categorization. Join us as we navigate the enigmatic realm of Sigma's masculinity, trying to unravel its mysteries and discover truths that resonate across the spectrum of human experience. He can be brutally honest. Many people don't like to hear the truth, especially when it's not what they want. They want to be around people who say what they want, not what they need. Sigma man is different. He doesn't sugarcoat or make things pretty. He speaks his mind. This is hard for some to accept. Some like his honesty, but it's a double-edged sword. When a Sigma man speaks his mind, you know he means every word. No abuse or vague compliments. This honesty can be difficult for those who are used to receiving compliments, especially from powerful people. Some people don't like Sigmas because they don't play along with the games, but they don't try to hurt or offend. They just want to get to the point. While this may shock some, it also makes others respect them. As a wise man said, "Those who care don't care, and those who care don't care." 2. He bravely goes against the majority. Going against the norm is never easy, especially when you have to resist peer pressure and make your own choices. This is a difficult task that many have failed. However, Sigma men make a bold decision to take control of their lives. They bravely choose what is important to them and bravely go against the expectations of others. They don't need the approval of others to feel good about themselves. Instead of seeking solace in the social situations they have to adapt to, they want to be alone. Many people admire the courage to break away from conventional ways, but they are afraid to do it themselves. They don't like Sigma men because he represents everything they hope to be: independent, confident, and true to themselves. Those who can't be like him might try to put him down, even though they secretly wish they could live the same way. 3. She hides her feelings. Understanding someone who doesn't show their feelings can be difficult. Sigma men who often hide their feelings can seem distant or unfamiliar. Some associate emotionality with humanity, so when someone doesn't show their emotions, it can be seen as weakness or a lack of understanding. This can make others think that Sigma men are cold or indifferent, and they may not like those who prefer more emotionally expressive individuals. But it is important to know that Sigma men have feelings. They simply choose not to show them publicly. They value their privacy and keep their feelings to themselves, so they can come across as unkind or untrustworthy to those who don't understand where they're coming from. He doesn't take things as they seem. Have you ever wondered what someone really means when they say or do something? Well, that's every day for the Sigma guy. Such a person does not accept things only at face value. They always try to find out the real reason and the real meaning behind what someone says or does. They think for themselves and don't just believe what others say. They decide for themselves by looking carefully and thinking carefully. Some people may not like this because they want their ideas to be accepted without question. Sigma men are not afraid to challenge the way things are usually done, and they can often see through when people are faking or hiding something. It is easier for people to hate someone who challenges their ideas than to admit that they are wrong. But for the Sigmas, finding out the truth is more important than just being with everyone else or making others happy. 5. His loyalty cannot be bought with social status. The idea of status and its effect on our lives is interesting, or sometimes not so much, depending on how you look at it. Almost everyone has been influenced, for better or worse, by a person's desire to achieve or maintain a higher position in society. Many people seem to find it very difficult to show off their latest things or achievements in hopes of gaining respect and praise from others. The higher you are on the ladder, the more respect you get. This is why some people strive to become top dogs. But there's more to it than showing cool stuff. Sigma men don't care about fancy cars or expensive clothes. They know that true value is more than just fancy things. Others may see them as stuck-up because they don't play along with what society thinks is important, but in reality they only think about themselves and don't follow the crowd. They care more about what a person is than what they look like, and you can't buy their respect or loyalty with fancy items. 6. People think he is arrogant. If a person is quiet and confident, others may think he is too confident. Sigma people often seem calm and composed, which some may interpret as aloof or think they are superior. Unlike alphas, who enjoy being the center of attention and receiving praise, Sigmas like to stay in the background, watch and listen. Some may think they are not interested or involved, but Sigmas are simply more private and cautious in their words and actions. They choose to speak when they have something important to say, not just to be heard. This can create a sense of mystery around them, making them interesting and maybe a little scary. If someone feels intimidated or doesn't understand, it's easy for them to say it's arrogance. In our society, we often reject what we cannot get by labeling it. We name what we fear and find reasons to explain our weaknesses. 7. Hard to understand. People often say, "I don't really understand him." This feeling is common when dealing with Sigma people. They are complex people who don't just fit into a specific category. This makes it difficult for others to understand what they are thinking or why they are doing certain things. Sigmas are private and selective about who they allow into their close circle of friends, adding to the mystery surrounding them. Although they do not try to please or be understood by everyone, many women are attracted by their mysterious personality. This does not sit well with alpha males who struggle to impress and attract the attention of women. Sigma people are comfortable with who they are and don't feel the need to explain themselves. They value their privacy and independence, and some may see this as a challenge when trying to approach. But those patient enough to peel back the layers will find a caring, experienced person with unique perspectives and insights. 8. They prefer to work alone. Some people don't understand why some people feel happy working alone. Alphas, on the other hand, love group environments and cooperation. However, Sigma men like to do things alone. It's not because they aren't socially inclined or hate teamwork. That's how they work best. They are self-motivated and do not need others to tell them what to do. They can work in a group when necessary, but mostly they prefer to do their tasks alone. People who value teamwork may think that Sigma men are not cooperative or productive, but in reality they can do just as much, if not more, on their own. Being alone allows them to focus without distractions, resulting in excellent work and quick problem solving. While working together has its advantages, working alone is where the men of Sigma push their limits and truly shine. 9. Low tolerance for incompetence. Sigma people get really upset when others don't use their brains. They can be patient and understanding with those who really want to learn, but have little tolerance for incompetence. They set high standards for themselves and want to see others do their best. Making mistakes and learning from them is great. Lack of experience is okay, but being lazy or complacent is not. No one is perfect, but you can easily tell the difference between those who try and those who don't. This impatience with incompetence may seem arrogant, but it's really just their frustration at seeing potential waste. Not everyone wants to work hard and want an easy life, but Sigma people don't work like that. They always strive to improve, even if it means leaving their comfort zone. 10. They are motivated to work harder. Let's continue with the result, of course. As we conclude our exploration of Sigma's world of masculinity, it becomes clear that their journey is characterized by resilience, determination, and an unwavering commitment to self-discovery. Although they may encounter adversity and scrutiny along the way, the men of Sigma remain steadfast in their pursuit of authenticity and personal fulfillment. Their ability to navigate life's complexities with grace and poise is not just luck or chance, but profound. Sedentary self-motivation. Unlike those who seek external validation or guidance, Sigma men draw their strength from within, fueling their pursuits with an insatiable thirst for knowledge and growth. However, it is not just their inner desire that drives them forward. Sigma men also demand the freedom to set their own course, unfettered by social expectations or arbitrary rules. It is in this autonomy that they find their true expression, pushing the boundaries of what is considered possible and seeking new paths where others see only obstacles. In a world where success is often measured by external signs of achievement, the men of Sigma offer a refreshing reminder that true fulfillment lies not in accolades or material wealth, but in pursuing your passion and relentless pursuit of self-improvement. As we say goodbye to Sigma's exploration of masculinity, let's take the lessons learned with us. About their journey, the importance of authenticity, the power of self-motivation, and a limitless potential in each of us. And perhaps by accepting these principles, we too can open the door to our own greatness, become shapers of our own destiny, and masters of our own destiny.